hear these people talk about love, love, love. Well, if you really loved your teacher that you watched, then you would call out their error.
Now, I realize that some of you all don't understand why I brought up Marcus's marriage, which I thought was very relevant to show why he feels the way he does towards women. But I also want to bring it to your attention that I have listened to probably around 150 videos of Marcus's. And I'm going to tell you guys something right now. That man gives people zero mercy when he talks about them, from accusing them of being pedophiles or being gay or using sex toys, or Blue Heaven being a crack addict with track marks on her arm. You know, he is the king of gossiping. And I felt like, since that's how he wants to do people, then why is he off limits when someone wants to do the same thing back to him? Like I told you, he gives people zero mercy. And this is why I brought it up. And matter of fact, at least when I brought up his marriage, at least I had reason behind it to mention that. He just randomly states stuff about people and calls them pedophiles just out of nowhere, just to be saying it, or saying that they're drug addicts just to be saying that because they look some kind of way on camera with zero proof. So again, I'm sorry if some of you all don't understand why I brought his marriage up, but he needs to be mindful. If you're gonna go after people like that, to that level, to that degree, then stop thinking you're off limits when someone wants to zone in on you.
And ironically enough, this is why Marcus does a lot of the videos that he does, calling out, let's just use the word that she seems to be focused on, the Jezebel. There is a movement out there where women just want to destroy marriages, and they want to, when they see a strong man, they want to attack him, because they can't bring men of God into submission. And so all they want to do is slander and absolutely tell flat out lies, put it on a video and put it out there for everybody to see.
Crusader, love ya. Love your channel. God bless you so much. Thanks for joining. Crusader, love ya. Love your channel. God bless you so much. Thanks for joining.
And by the way, you might want to take a look at this woman's history. Everything that she's accusing Marcus of doing, you might want to look at her, all right, and watch some of her videos on men. This isn't her first rodeo.
Crusader, love ya. Love your channel. God bless you so much. Thanks for joining.
Now, I definitely had to chuckle at Drew talking down about my channel, because I know that he had been subbed for a while. Not to mention, he only said that he loved my channel a month ago on his live stream. Drew knows what I do on my channel, but yet all of a sudden I'm a Jezebel because I spoke out against his buddy Marcus. So he loved my channel beforehand until then. This just proves my point that as soon as a woman makes these type of men mad, they're all of a sudden pegged as a Jezebel. Now, Drew is going to state that I didn't bring up any doctrine errors. Drew, in his underdeveloped mind, can't understand that our behaviors in representing the Lord is a huge thing. The Bible speaks a lot about that in our behaviors, which obviously Drew has conveniently skipped over all those verses.
I want you to consider whether this is problems of doctrine or false prophecy or false teaching. And again, I'll leave that up to Marcus as to what he wants to defend, when and if he wants to defend this, because quite frankly, I don't think he needs to.
To expose the lady in the blue jean jacket who comes on camera. Now, I don't want to be slandering anybody, but she looks pretty loaded. My lying eyes, let me just say it like this. My lying eyes are telling me that I don't want to be the passenger in a vehicle with her. That I might end up smash caked on a diesel truck, on the front of a diesel truck somewhere because she couldn't stay in her lane. I don't know. That's just me. Would you put your kid in the car with her? Would you put your toddler in the car with blue jean jacket? Or would you be concerned that your toddler might be getting high on marijuana smoke or meth or crack cocaine? I don't know.
She says this is truly getting out of hand and disgusting. Everything that she's saying points right back at her. Only a disgusting, vile, evil woman would come on and tell absolute lies with zero proof.
Marcus and I used to get along at one time on a forum. We've never talked on the phone, but he and I were both, a long time ago, back in about 2010, we were both writing on the Rapture Flight to Heaven forum. And he didn't act like this back then. And then he had a change come over him, I think maybe in around 2011 or 2012, where he became the way he is now, critical of everybody and everything. Anyway, I'm gonna let play this a little bit. This will be the last of the video I'm going to show.
And this Kevin guy, I call him Kevin Spacey because he looks just like Kevin Spacey. He looks like a bloated Kevin Spacey is actually what he looks like. And we all know what Kevin Spacey is known for, right? See, there's so much pedophilia going on in the church today.
And you see how he actually kind of compared me to Kevin Spacey and talking about pedophiles. I don't have any idea why he would even mention anything about pedophiles concerning me.
I'm getting ready to show you a clip about Marcus insinuating Tim Henderson as being a pedophile. This is a very malicious thing to say about someone without any evidence to support that suggestion.
Now, I'm not saying that Tim Henderson is a pedophile. However, if the shoe fits, then wear it. Okay? So let me say that one more time. I didn't say that Tim Henderson is a pedophile. However, if the shoe fits, wear it. Okay?
Now, Drew has spoke about me trying to break up marriages, which is not true at all. However, I did address why I felt like Marcus was hating on women. I find it unbelievable that Drew took issue about me pointing out why I think Marcus despises women, but Drew had no problem with Marcus making random suggestions about men being pedophiles and also planting evil seeds of thoughts about Tim Henderson being gay and also referencing him in a homosexual act with a sex toy.
And therefore, she's going to put this on a video and bring it to you all. Folks, this is absolute slander. Speculation, slander. Because she has no proof that this has happened. And I gotta tell you, it's one of the most evil things.
You know, Tim Henderson, he probably takes it. He probably likes it in the backside. I'm sure there's a strap on somewhere that this guy uses regularly. I don't know for sure, and I don't want to know for sure.
So I guess to Drew, those things are okay to say and hurt people and their families with those insinuations, but wants to rail on me for trying to understand Marcus' hating behaviors towards women. Marcus had zero reason to say those suggestive comments. Yet, Marcus doesn't want anyone to say anything about him in that same type of manner. And it's very hypocritical.
She lets everyone know that, well, she wonders if I have the same secret sins that she falsely accused Marcus of having, which would certainly include me cheating on my wife. She's trying to break up my marriage.
Drew, nobody is trying to break up your marriage. However, it looks very concerning when you have Marcus on your live stream when you know that he is in error and that you're supposed to be giving him correction instead of propping him up. Even your own people are rebuking you for that. And I am so glad to see them stand up for God and not be respecter of persons. And I really hope that you take a step back and analyze this whole situation so that you can make more clear decisions, because obviously you are in delusion if you are still supporting this man, Marcus. Marcus needs to step back, step away, and stop being a teacher. He's not correctable. He doesn't change. And it's obvious that he is going to stay that way, and he needs deliverance and a whole lot of prayer.